I'm Kelley Pitts, and I can't tell that I'm live yet since there's like a 10-second delay in what I can see and what y'all can see. So I'm gonna talk like I've already started and hope you'll be patient with me while I figure out this all of this computer stuff that I'm not quite used to. I love Stampin' Up and I can tell you all about that, but the technology is a little bit different story. So hopefully I will be able to get this going very quickly. Let's see if anybody's there. I'm looking on my iPad to see if I can see anything here. It's a little bit different on the page that I'm on instead of on the group that I've practiced on. But I will just go right ahead and introduce myself. I've been a Stampin' Up demonstrator for about 15 years, and I would love to know how to see what's going on my iPad here that's set up, that worked great earlier on my group. But anyway, I can't see anything that's going on, so hopefully you can. And I can't see comments. I can tell there's some on the phone that's looking down, but if anybody has any hints. Oh, here we go. I discovered it. Yay. Kelley Pitts and hoorah. Okay. If anybody has any hints. There we go. Okay, I think we're set. I have the sound down on the iPad now. Thanks for being patient with me while I figure this out. I wanted to let you know that I love the Stampin' Up project kit that they just came out with in the holiday catalog. It's a tag kit, but I wanted to show you a couple of options that you could do if you wanted to make handmade Christmas cards this year. It is so important for people to get a handmade card. They know it's heartfelt when you've made it and send it to them, so it makes it more special. So I decided I would show y'all a couple of options and show you the tags that you could make with the kit, kind of with my little twist. All of my Stampin' Up crew knows that I always have some little twist on what I don't follow directions well. So I kind of have my own ideas on how to do things and wanted to share those with you. And if you're interested in purchasing the project kit, or if you would like for me to put a kit together for you and so that you could make cards too, just let me know. I will be posting on my blog in the next day or two. I promise I'll have everything all set up by then, but I wanted to go ahead and do this video tonight for you. So this is the kit. Those are the tags that you could make, and I'm going to show you up close and personal a couple of them that I've done. The first one is a little darling little stocking tag, and this is easy. Anybody, beginner stampers are certainly welcome to do something like this. You can do it. Anybody can do it. I promise you. I'll show you in just a minute how to actually stamp a greeting and do a little stamping on a background. But I was just going to show you how different the personality is once you put it on a card. Isn't that cute? You can put it sideways. You can put it whatever suits your personality. This one is done with our red velvet paper, and it's run through our Stampin' Emboss machine with the Old World paper texture folder. That would be one card version. Here's another, so you can kind of compare at how different it looks on the green background versus the red background. This one is stamped partially in the background versus this texture on here. We also have a little landscape action here to kind of show you how you could use the same die cuts, the same tags, everything that comes in the little tag kit to make quite different cards. But aren't they cute? I just think this will be a great class, and I'm looking forward to actually putting together an online class and show you actually how to make these and then put kits together that if you're in Lubbock, you can come and pick them up off of my porch. Or I'll mail them to you if you decide to do that. Just let me know on my blog. Okay, which is createwithkelley.com. All right, there's one. Now, now that you kind of have a taste, a little feel for what's going on, I will show you a couple more options. Now, this is what the kit looks like. Isn't that cute? A little decorative box that you could use as a gift box. You have the whole kit, all the supplies you need to make 30 project tags in here. And it comes with the three little versions of a white greeting type tag. It has this one. It's hard for you to see. Let me move this over here. And you can see the 3 types of tags that comes with that I used on my card bases. Then you'll have die cuts that come directly out of a little sheet. They just pop right out like that. Easy, easy. And then the greetings are on little banners that come out of the kit like this. So it has everything you need, like I said, for 30 tags, which means you could make 30 cards. Plus, I'm going to show you some extra options of cards you could make. It also comes with this gorgeous gold twine in the kit. And then it comes with several different background tags. And I just couldn't bear to cover up all of the backgrounds with this big white piece. So that's why you'll be seeing some options that I'm offering with the card class. Okay, let's show you another option. We have, here's a cute little tag with an ornament. And I decided to take the white greeting tag that you saw previously, which looked like this when it came out of the kit. And now I have cut around it, which crafters call fussy cutting. For those of you who aren't crafters, maybe you're not as familiar, but that's what it's called when you take something like this and you cut the outline out, and it's called fussy cutting. So there you go. Just popped up with Stampin' Dimensionals, which actually raise it and give it dimension, thus the name. That's where that came from. So, and the little gold cord tied on for the tag. Now, I know you're wanting to see the card option. And here we go. This one has the Merry Christmas greeting that comes in the Tag Buffet kit, which I'll show you shortly. It has the Tag Buffet stamp set is purchased separately from the actual Tag Buffet project kit. And they're both very reasonably priced. I'll show you that on my blog when you go to that tomorrow or the next day. But this, you can see we have done a little background stamping back here. And I'm going to show you at the end, after I've shown you the cards, I'm going to show you how simple it is to actually stamp a background, kind of a random pattern in the background. You can cover the entire card with it, or you can just do it on one side like I did here. So there's another card option. Now we're going to go to little Mr. Red Robin, who I think looks like he's quite pleased with himself, in my opinion. I think he's pretty cute, and I think he needed, this is the tag, of course, and if you just get the kit and don't have any extra supplies at home, I think this is still a cute tag. But if you want to dress it up, if you are a crafter and have some supplies on hand, this is an awesome option for a card. All I did was add a gold foil layer kind of back behind the background, as you can see. Let me see if I can get it a little bit closer where you can see it. Hopefully that won't fuzz it out for you. But the gold foil back there, I punched the branches out with one of our punches, and it is a leaf branch punch, and that comes out of the middle of that gold piece so that you don't waste it. Then I just stamped the Merry Christmas and added some of our red rhinestone jewels that are just awesome they work for Christmas, they work for Valentine's Day, they work for just about any holiday, but really cute. Okay, there's that little, don't you think he looks kind of a little pleased with himself? He's kind of fluffed out, and it just cracks me up. Okay, there's the Robin. Now we're ready for a Merry Christmas tag that has a nice striped background. It has holly and pine branches and various things in there. And I used some of the gold cord just kind of in the background right behind the actual greeting. And I'll tell you let me show you the card first. Here's the optional card. And you can see how much difference there is just putting the actual red tag on the green background. Isn't that fun? I love it. I love all the little rope braided trim that's gold behind it, and then added again the red rhinestones. But I'll give you little tips when we do the class, like how did I do the 2-color? If y'all are stampers, and knowing that photopolymer stamps, you can't really use markers on it to do 2 colors. So I cheated, and I'll show you what I did. I actually cut my stamp set. Here's one of the stamps that comes in the Tag Buffet kit. This is a photopolymer stamp set, which means it is clear. You can see all the way through the stamp, and it comes just on a sheet like this. Hopefully you can see that. And you just peel them off and put them on your block. But I wanted the 2 colors, so I cheated and cut it in half. And you can do that. It's your stamp set. So if you're comfortable doing that and that makes it easier for you, you do it. There aren't any Stampin' Up! Police that are going to come to your house and get upset because you have cut your stamps. But I have found that that is a much easier than trying to mask off one color versus the other. And you just cut one little line there and then make it where they'll fit right back together when you do, if you want to stamp both of them at the same time. So there's your little tip. If you haven't tried that before, really, once you've cut one stamp set, feel free to cut all of them you want apart. They work just as well that way. Nobody knows. Okay, next we have, I think this might be my favorite. I just love these little packages, and I love polka dots, and hope you feel the same way. I think the sentiments here are both from the Tag Buffet kit, the 'Tis the Season and the With Love for You. Here's the card to kind of show you the personality. And here I did the bows in the background, stamped the cute little ribbon bows. And I keep going the wrong way. Sorry, I'm not used to this. This is my first video, so thanks for being patient with me as I figure out which way to go. All right, now, don't you love those polka dots? I just love how they're reversed out here and then the gold here, just cute as can be. Wouldn't that be darling to have this as a gift card for somebody, or a gift in their bag, and then this on the side of the bag, one inside, one outside? I just think that'd be a great pairing. Alrighty, y'all ready for another one? Here we go. Here's a Merry Christmas tree tag. And if you, like I said, if you're a beginner stamper and you don't have any extra supplies at home, and all you need is just a little bit of, you just need some ink to stamp with. If you purchase the stamp set, you'll be all set with an ink stamp set and some dimensionals to raise this up. Everything else will come in your kit. Then, if you'd like to see the card that goes with it, here you go. This one, I stamped the branches just on the left side, just the pine branches. And of course, I jazzed it up a little bit. I love a little bling now and then. I don't know about y'all, but I do enjoy that. So these are more of the red rhinestones, kind of randomly spaced on the tree, and the little gold ribbon, instead of putting it on the tag to hang it with, it's just a bow on top of the tree. So there you go. There's that one. Then we also have one more bonus tag, I'm going to call it, that's from a different stamp set that I'll show you. I love this stamp set. It is called For Unto Us, and this is the only tag that I did that does not have a die cut like the others with the tree or the stocking. It just has the background tag on it, and I just punched it out. I have 2 circle punches and just punched this out of foil and stamped that and then punched it out on white paper. But this stamp set is the one that had the Merry Christmas on, and I believe that Christ is the reason for Christmas. So I like to put Merry Christmas on my cards instead of the 'Tis the Season, but that's totally up to you, whatever you like to do. Like I said, the Tag Buffet does come with the 'Tis the Season. So if you wanted a more religious bent to your cards and had a little more spiritual thing in mind, then you could purchase this stamp set and use it on the cards. So I will move that over and then show you the final card. This one, I just changed it up a little from the actual kit that uses all the red and green, our shaded spruce and real red, because I just thought this needed a blue background for the stars. I just really like that. I think that looks more like nighttime and more like stars when you do that. So there you go. There are those cards. That's 7 different tags, 7 different cards, and you could make, yes, indeed, 5 of each of those with this kit. Or you can do an online class with me. I'll do a Facebook Live and really go through a lot more detail than I did today. I am going to show you, just like I promised, how you could actually stamp just really quickly on a background, like we were talking about on the actual card itself, whether you did a card base, and my cards all just hit the floor over there. All your cards, you have a choice of doing them with a solid card background like this is our shaded spruce cardstock. As you can see, that's what I stamped the little stockings on, and I'm about to show you how to do that. That one and this one. This one has a 4 by 5 1/4 card front out of the shaded spruce, and it's mounted on top of a white, whisper white thick card base. So you could stamp your little stocking on the inside here if you wanted and stamp a little greeting. Or if you would like to use the sentiment that's in the set, the tag buffet has this greeting inside that you could stamp your little stocking and color it in with blends or markers or whatever you have available. Or I could help you with those if you need some. But I'm going to show you, I know some of you may be beginner stampers. I have a friend from grade school on up who I think is on the Facebook Live and hasn't done any crafting with me, and she's out of town. So I haven't gotten to spend time with her. And I'm glad she's joining us along with several of my actual classmates that I call my Create With Kelley crew. I love having them on. Thanks for all your encouragement, everybody. I wanted to show you how to do a little stamping. This is called a Stampin' Pierce mat, and I have it covered with paper so I won't get... When I stamp off of the paper, I won't go directly onto the mat. But when you stamp a random background, that's exactly what it means. You just take your stamp, and our photopolymer stamps are just awesome. We've got some ink pads that have improved tremendously over the 15 years that I have been in Stampin' Up. And you just can't find better quality stamp pads or paper anywhere you go. So I'm excited to represent that company as an independent demonstrator. But here you go. The photopolymer stamps are see-through, so that makes it so easy to actually see exactly where you're stamping. See, all you do is just tap, 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 and stamp. You just push straight down, straight up, try not to wiggle, and you will have a nice, clean, crisp image. So we can stamp, you can do, like we said on the others, you can do just one side, you can coat the whole card, you can do whatever floats your boat. It's totally up to you. It's your card, you get to create it the way you want to. I don't know how many times my Create With Kelley crew has heard that, but I really mean it. I come up with some designs and share those with anybody who's interested in doing the class, and then if you want to do it a totally different way, that's totally up to you. It doesn't hurt my feelings any. I'm just glad to help you be creative. I just wanted to show you, if you wanted to stamp a greeting, how easy that is too. You can just take the Merry Christmas stamp, like I had from the For Unto Us stamp set. Just line that up, press down, straight up, No big deal if you drop it. Our ink's awesome. There you go. There's your Merry Christmas. See? Anybody can do it. I told you, simple, simple stamping. This is a great way to get started because everybody really looks forward to those handmade Christmas cards every year. So, I just wanted to show you how easy it is and let you see the Tag Buffet kit and the Tag Buffet project kit and the Tag Buffet stamp set. And I want to thank you for your time. I'm not going to take up your whole evening. I appreciate you joining me for my very first video. I'll put the cards out again and let you see them one last time before we go. And I'm sorry I haven't been able to really pay attention to comments or anything. Since this is my first one, it's a little nerve-wracking, but hopefully you enjoyed it and learned something new, and kind of hopefully I have encouraged you to be interested in checking out my blog tomorrow or the next day to find out when my online class is, and let me know if you would like to get a kit in the mail, if you want to pick one up from my porch, or if you want to just purchase the whole project kit and the accessories and do it yourself at home. I'm happy to help you with any of that. Hope you'll subscribe to my blog and keep checking in. I plan to be posting Facebook Lives often. I'm hoping to eventually do it once a week. Yes, I'm putting that out there. So, thank you very much. I appreciate your time. Have a great evening. Fun times ahead. Woohoo! Thanks. Bye-bye.